Hello, my name is Melanie Acton, and I am going to introduce my team for our Hyperstack Credential Cloud assignment. We are group 4. We consist of myself, Melanie Acton, Sienna Rincon, Arianna, Cecilia, and Debabrata. A little bit about who we are. We are a digital cloud credential platform company who operates from the San Francisco Bay Area and region of India. We help organizations that want to issue a digital badge, credential, or certificate efficiently using patented blockchain technology. The credential recipient can share that certificate or badge on social media instantly. This includes LinkedIn and any other platform that they're needing to share to. Our technology was created to reduce the carbon footprint, create ease of sharing, work with digital wallet to store credentials, and ensure a tremendous reduction in the cost to issue credentials for educational institutions. The documents are forgery proof, which is something that we really pride ourselves on, and it helps with the client recipient process. This also helps with the enrollment for future programs for the issuing organizations. And the Credential Cloud platform is currently being used by great educational institutions, including Santa Clara University. The user-friendly interface is really helpful. It creates a simplistic look for anyone who is coming onto the site, which attracts more consumers. And we also have a lot of global scalability in this business. So our vision and our mission is very important to us. Our vision is to issue 1 billion credentials on Hyperstack Credential Cloud by 2025. Our mission is to be the platform of choice for any organization that intends to issue a credential. A few highlights here about our industry. The platform has a dashboard where you can create your credential groups. The global market for the digital credential is expected to grow and reach over $10 billion by 2025. Universities can revoke credentials and not issue credentials until students meet certain criteria, so you have a little bit of flexibility here. You can make your credentials more effective and do it in a very timely manner. We use Amazon's AWS system and Canva, which helps with our content creation. We're also more affordable than our competitors, including Credible, CertifyMe, and Credly. Our go-to market strategy is to segment educational institutions, which helps diversify us from our competitors. Going into our competitive analysis, there isn't a market leader or major player who dominates the market, but there are a few competitors who offer the same or similar products. Certifier is a platform that issues digital certificates and open badges. This company has more product offerings than Hyperstack. The company is able to create an ecosystem for learning and certification as well as verification. Certifier also offers free licenses for students who want to test the product, which is pretty unique. Smart Certificate is another competitor platform. They're co-funded by the Horizon 2020 programming of the European Union that creates, manages, and delivers digital documents. So we do have a few competitors in our space, but we do think that we are the best selection.
Thank you, Melanie, for the great introduction about Hyperstack. As this IMC is for a certificate survey customers, educators, we need to give a bit of assurance about the technology behind Hyperstack for their comfort to accept it without any hesitation. Amazon Web Service is a powerful suite of computing database content delivery tools that help startups host their web platform, reach target audience, and communicate with clients in a secure and reliable way. In addition, we see the AWS blockchain template helps you quickly create and deploy blockchain networks on AWS using different blockchain frameworks, and Hyperstack supports various types of blockchain technologies. And Zero Trust architecture is basically part of Zero Trust network security, or JITNA. is a new security paradigm or architecture that reduces risk, increases productivity, and improves the business agility. In principle, it is based on never trust, always verify. The target market, the education sector, training providers, universities. Of course, we need more segmentation here. Application validation for certification for work performed or test passed is another very nascent sector which has a great potential for this kind of a product. Key customers, universities, students, professors, business professionals, and teachers. And in addition, the markets identified as USA, India, Europe, and major tech hubs of East Europe. We have to discount Ukraine for the time being. So target audience. Who is the target audience? Anyone who cares for a legitimate certificate. Hyperstack's target audience can include a wide range. However, its largest target audience would be training provider, educational professionals, and universities. They are the people who are creating training and course content that would require certificates from Hyperstack. How to promote Hyperstack? Well, we suggest to promote Hyperstack a little different way. The word Hyperstack doesn't spell out what value we bring onto the table. Consulting with Sriram, we agreed to promote Hyperstack as Hyperstack by Cloud Credential initially, and then gradually drop the word Hyperstack in favor of certs in blockchain by Cloud Credential. It is not agreed yet. As TV, print media, newspaper are a bit expensive proposition at this moment, we suggest to use targeted monthly or bi-weekly magazines, which having a shelf value of at least a month, than newspapers, which is perishable on a daily basis. Detailed market segmentation is needed, and definitely we need the search engine optimization, email campaign, social media, phone calls by the SDR, then followed by webinar, then followed by one-on-one web meeting, followed by POC, and followed by signed contract. My other colleagues will explain more detail about our media plans and objectives. Over to Sienna.
Okay, so moving into the marketing objectives and strategies, we have 3 main objectives, which are to increase brand awareness and engagement, converting leads and lead generation into sales, and to increase customer education, trust, and relevance of cloud credentials or digital certificates. To drive the first objective of increasing awareness and engagement, some possibilities would be to create more video content on social media platforms, mainly Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. We would also leverage the use of search engine marketing to drive this awareness and engagement. The strategy is based on the idea that everyone using the platform would become a brand ambassador. As for the second objective of converting leads and lead generation into sales, the strategy would be to use search engine optimization as well as ranking content that is being developed. To leverage SEO, a call to action can be utilized while also communicating a clear value to the potential customer. Also, developing a consistent message and multiple values will strengthen the use of this strategy. And as for the third and final objective, creating various forms of product literature, such as pamphlets and booklets, to educate potential customers of digital certificates and their safety. Also, producing creative, informative, and interactive videos for the website so customers can gain a better understanding of what it is. And then webinars could also be used as a place where customers gain a part of an experience by being able to have whatever questions they may have answered. Then moving into our IMC objectives and strategies, of which we have 4. The first one being to gain 30% more social media followers on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook within the first year of launching the plan. To get this objective going, we would create and post weekly content, including reels, posts, and stories to engage and demonstrate to users the use and value of Hyperstack to be able to gain more followers and traction on these social media sites. And the use of these influencers and co-sponsorships would also be able to contribute to gaining more followers. And then the second objective of increasing website traffic by 20% within the first year would be driven by integrating the use of product literature in trade shows in order to steer customers to the website and to explore it. Also, the use of webinars discussing the website could incentivize more potential customers to the website. And then moving on to our third objective, converting 10% of leads into sales within 6 months would be operated using search engine optimization to find the most viable leads in order to discover customers who value the brand the most. And then also relating and demonstrating the value through product literature, videos, and social media to increase knowledge and gain trust would also be necessary in converting leads into sales. And finally, as for the fourth and final objective of converting 5 existing customers into brand advocates within 12 months, the use of social media and influencer marketing could be used as leverage in demonstrating that any user of the platform would be able to become a brand ambassador, as previously stated. And then we could provide incentives using advertisements for existing customers to become brand advocates, as well as using webinars for existing and potential customers to engage with one another. And then for this plan, our main target audiences are training providers, as well as educational professionals and universities. This audience is creating training and course content that would require certificates from Hyperstack, and many universities that offer various courses and programs could have an IT or software manager who handles the purchase of technology such as Hyperstack. And these individuals are looking for a product that is simple to use and can be easily integrated with the program they work for, which makes Hyperstack perfect. And then as for the evaluation of these objectives, we separated them into 3 categories. The first category being product interest, which primarily measures the interest both users and businesses have towards Hyperstack, which includes website visit count, pricing quotes, and demo scheduling. And then the second category, user analytics, uses Hyperstack's internal analytics dashboard to measure how businesses are utilizing their data. And under this category, the number of account creations, number of active users, and the number of certifications generated are included. And then the third and final category of brand awareness focuses on the post effects that Hyperstack has after certification has been generated and posted on social media platforms in order to measure brand awareness. And under this category, certification sharing count, certification clicks after posting, and business site visits through certifications are going to be the main focus.
At Hyperstack, our vision statement is to establish and apply our design and technology experience to provide an unforgeable digital certificate to exhibit your hard work, uniqueness, and discipline. The valuable credentials of your training institute are presented at the touch of your fingertips for the whole world to get an understanding of you. We value ourselves on being the leanest, most integrated and advanced technological design with a cutting-edge, blockchain-based, verifiable digital certificate management system, which keeps you miles ahead of your competition. We have a few different value drivers for Hyperstack. We're the industry's most complete and advanced digital certificate management service. We provide diplomas, certificates, and badges. We're the safest certificate management service with 2-factor authentication and a sophisticated and integrated delivery system that considers various different constraints. We're also the fastest time to market and time to volume digital certificate management service. Our campaign message is really important. We're the world's most advanced and credible digital badge certificate platform, an innovation that is trusted by over 1,000 training companies and world-renowned universities. We're here for all of the credential needs, the best way to verify your skills and confirm your reputation of your training institute. Hyperstack is very different from other digital certificate companies. We're more affordable, we're simpler to use, we have a home instant verification along with third-party integration, so it can work on any blockchain technology. This depends on the institution. It also uses state-of-the-art blockchain technology for purposes of forgery of proof certificates and diplomas. Hyperstack brings entrepreneurs, teachers, students, and institutions on the same page instantly in a very easy and shareable format. This offers tremendous reduction of cost and an unmatched security to issue credentials. We have two different taglines. The first one is the platform of choice for any organization, which intends to issue a secured digital credential. And the second one is Hyperstack Credential Cloud. Get your certificates in hyperspeed. At Hyperstack, we have a few different key objectives that are really important. We want to educate and drive relevance of the need of digital certificates on blockchain by using Hyperstack. We want to improve lead generation to increase engagement between the provider and the students and the participants, as well as increase the issuance of certificates. We want to improve the customer lifetime value to be the continued platform used along the evolution of everyone's educational and professional careers. And we want to increase our brand value and monetization of Hyperstack through all available social media
platforms and channels.
Now let's talk about budgeting. For this communication plan, we have budgeted for a total of $1 million, and we have broken down by categories. As you can see on the right-hand side, it has a more detailed by quarterly how much you're supposed to be spending on this communication plan and by the different strategies. On the left-hand side is more of a overall plan on what the percentage will look like to really complete this plan. So I want to highlight a couple of categories or strategies that we're really focusing on for this plan. Number one being PR and advertising. This will really, put our name out there as far as our branding go. And really also the search engine optimization, because that's when people search in Google or Yahoo, whatever search engine they use, the first thing that really shows up is what people are going to click on. So that'll be taking 10% of the budget. And trade shows, when you get to really showcase your product during these conferences or so, you really want to have enough budget to really demonstrate and let people know about Hyperstack as much as possible. And that's about 12% of our budget. And next up is the co-sponsorship, to really partner up with other brands. And we want to have the luxury of being able to not under budget ourselves for that. So that's 15%. And lastly is social media and influencer marketing. That's also part of advertising, but we have a separate budget just so that we can fully market ourselves, whether in LinkedIn, Facebook, or educational influencers, so we budget 13% for that category as well. And next up, we have the timetable and calendar of events. So for our timetable and the events, we decided to use Google Sheets as a tool to really plan out everything because it's more collaborative. Everybody on the team can see the updates in real life on how things are supposed to be. And Google Calendar can be used to really add events, or even, when you're doing webinars, that's something we can put the links there and then share to a mass majority of audiences. And on the right-hand side, I should say, that we included a timetable for all the implementations, such as when radio ads supposed to go, meetings, or our scheduled social media posts, comments, email marketing. This really is a demo of what Hyperstack can use using these Google built-in tools. So thank you so much for listening. That really concludes our presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our team and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.